always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you.
Hi guys, it's Michelle from the Intrepid Guide, and today I'm going to be taking you on a Love Actually tour of London. It's the best time to do it because we've got lots of Christmas trees around London. It's going to be great. So we're going to cover a lot of ground from Notting Hill to Heathrow Airport. The first stop is one of the scenes that you see on the intro, which is inside the Whiteley's department store. So I'm based in West London, so I'm going to head there now and I'm going to show you what it looks like. We are at our first destination, which is the Whiteley's department store, and this is what you'll see at the start of the movie, in the montage. Now from the outside you don't see it in the movie, but I'm going to show you what it looks like so you know what to look out for when you're here, and then we're going to go inside and we'll show you the tree. But from the outside, this is what it looks like. Got a big W up there, Union Jack flag. Pretty cool building. Alright, let's head inside. Fail. So our first stop on the trail, and guess what? There's no tree. Well, not this here. So this is the atrium where the tree was in the film. As you can see, it's pretty beautiful, and I definitely recommend that you guys come and check it out, even if there isn't a tree. Lots of shops around as well. Actually, on second thoughts, it's not such a great department store after all. So after wandering around, I noticed that a lot of them are empty, and I asked the security guy why it was empty, and he's like, well, it's going to be converted into flats. So this is going to be the last opportunity for us to actually walk through here. So if you guys are in London, come and have a look, but it is pretty sad because there are a lot of empty stalls here, and that's probably why they haven't invested in a tree here either, because there's not many people coming here. So that's kind of sad. But let's have one last look at the atrium, because the last time we'll be able to see this is if you actually own a flat in here. It's pretty beautiful. So our next stop is going to be at the famous apartment where Keira Knightley's character is at home, and she receives a knock on the door from Mark, coming to declare his love for her. Now this house is actually located in St Luke's Mews. You can see the sign just behind me. So it's at night time that the scene was filmed, so that's why I'm here at night time. I'm going to take you to the front door of the house itself. It's at number 27. And it's a pink house. It's a bit hard to see at night time, but I'm going to show you the street. It's not as Christmassy with all the lights that you see in the movie, but it's still a pretty cool mews. So let's go. So as you can see, we've got a few colourful houses already, and then this one here, the pink one, that is number 27, and this is where Keira Knightley lives with her husband. It's pretty cool. Have a quick look, and the street itself, the mews, some shops down the end. All the way up. Cute, huh? Lots of trees, the gardens, colourful front doors. So the next stop on the itinerary is the office party, where the Christmas office party was filmed, and that's in Clerkenwell and Sutton Street. So we're going to head there now. Let's go. Okay, so now we're at Great Sutton Street in Clerkenwell. Now this is the scene for when the Christmas office party is filmed. So today it's actually a solicitor's office, but you can still see the exterior. You see the building there. Got a pub on the corner just here. It's quite a tranquil part of town, this actually. It's quite nice. Alright, so off to the next place. So we're going to go to Wandsworth, the dodgy end, which is actually in Herne Hill, which is in another part of town. So we're going to head there now. Alright, next stop is Natalie's house. Now it's not Wandsworth. It's actually in Poplar Road. It's definitely on the south of the Thames though. And the address that she lives at is 102 Poplar Road. So it's nowhere near Wandsworth. It's not a dodgy street. It is very nice actually, but the area is a little bit sus. But yeah, have a look. So this is the rest of the street. So you can see all the houses there. It is quite a long street as you see in the movie. Yeah.
I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it.
Alright, well we finally found some proper Christmas lights. Now we are at Sloane Square. I'm just going to show you. Behind me we've got the fountain there and the trees covered with lights. Absolutely amazing. So this is an exterior shot obviously. It's a bit bright, but basically nothing was filmed here apart from a montage that was filmed just in the lead up to Christmas during the film. And what actually happens is there's a car that drives past and it films this entire square. Next stop, Albert Bridge. Let's do it. There we are, it's the Albert Bridge. We're still on the northern side of the Thames, and that's Battersea Park over that way. But all year round you can come here and see the pretty lights on Albert Bridge. Now in Love Actually, nothing was actually filmed here, no important scene. It was just part of the montage shot during the Christmas lead up. So yeah, just thought I'd bring you guys here so you can see it. We're at Gabriel's Wharf, and this is the scene where Daniel and his stepson Sam are having a conversation about the total agony of being in love. So we're at the Oxo Tower now. This is the scene where Juliet goes to Mark's house looking for the video of her wedding with the banoffee pie. So it doesn't look like much of an apartment now, but this is where Mark lives in the movie. I'm going to take you the same path that Mark walks when he heads out to the South Bank in frustration that he hasn't told Juliet how he really feels. So he walks up here, and this is the spot right here where he's having second thoughts and he's like, do I tell her, do I not? And he's undecided, should I go back? Then he runs up this ramp in frustration. And there he is, he's out on the South Bank.
I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it.
So here we are now at Millennium Bridge. Now this is one of the montage shots that you'll see throughout the film. We're currently on the south side of the bank. We've got the Tate Modern just behind me here, and we've got Shakespeare's Globe over here. There it is. This is just one of the montage shots that you'll see in the film, so nothing important was actually here, it's just a nice location to film. Well, after losing my Oyster card, I finally made it to Somerset House, which is a part of the sequence of the intro of the Love Actually. So we're on Oxford Street in very busy London, and right behind me is St Christopher's Place. Now this is the meeting point for Harry and Karen on their way to Selfridges, where they're buying a Christmas present. Okay, so we're in St Christopher's Place. Now this is the scene where Karen meets Harry. He's waiting behind a tree, or next to a tree, but there's no tree here this year, as you can see. It's just a little fountain behind me, but there are lots of Christmas decorations. So they meet here and they head over to Selfridges, which is a massive department store here in London. And so we're on Oxford Street again, and this is the exterior shot of Selfridges. So we're going to head inside and have a look at where Harry bought that present for Mia.
I may not always love you, But long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you.
So we're in the room now where Harry buys Mia a necklace. Now it's not the same setup as it was when they were filming. As you can see now, it's the shop for Tiffany & Co. But in the adjacent room is where you'll see Clarence in the background. It's on the other side of the shop now, but this is the hall. This is it. You can see all the wood paneling just like in the movies. So now it's been converted into a Tiffany shop.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
So here we are outside Grosvenor Chapel near Oxford Street. Now in true fashion there is a wedding here. Now this is where Peter and Juliet get married in this beautiful church right behind me. Let's take a look. Trafalgar Square in the centre of London, and behind me is the Christmas tree that you see in the intro montage of Love Actually. Now this tree behind me is actually given to the people of Britain, donated from the city of Oslo as a token of gratitude for their help in the Second World War.
I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you.
So we're just at the front of number 10 Downing Street where the Prime Minister lives. Now we're not sure if they actually filmed the movie here, but we're going to take you to another location nearby where you can actually get a photo close to the door, because as you can see behind me there are security gates. There's a lot of security around obviously, but I'm going to try and see if I can get a better view for you through the gates itself. So let's go take a look. Well, that was actually more difficult than I thought it was going to be, filming through the gates, as it's quite far away and my little camera can't actually focus that well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you to Adam Street, which is just off Strand, and it looks like the front door of number 10 Downing Street. So well, let's go there. A 10-minute walk from the Strand, and there's a building right beside the door I'm going to show you. They've been under construction for a long time now, but this is it, just here. It looks exactly like the front of number 10 Downing Street. So if you're after that shot, you can always pretend that you actually were at the front of 10 Downing Street and come here and get that photo that you're after. Well, it's the end of the day and we finally made it to Jamie's house, which is located in Turnham Green on the cusp of Zone 2 and Zone 3, which is quite a far way away from Grosvenor Chapel where he goes to the wedding. So yeah, right behind me is the entrance to his apartment that we see at the start of the movie, and as you can see everything looks exactly the same as it is in the film, only it's a little bit further on in the day. But yeah, this is it. This is 2A, the studio on Blenheim Road in Turnham Green. To the arrivals land to see where it was filmed. Let's go! So Heathrow is now changed and there is no Terminal 1, so we're heading to Terminal 2 where most of the arrivals come from the major air carriers. So let's go check it out. So there you have it guys, we've spent 2 whole days tracking all these places around London for the Love Actually tour. So I hope you enjoyed it, so please leave a like, leave a comment and share it. Let me know what you think of the video and your favourite places, and if you get to do the trail yourself, I'd love to hear what you experienced. Until next time, see you later, bye! Oh, and before I forget, don't forget to subscribe because I need your support with this channel so I can do more videos like this. See you later.